and what happened there via that is another level of truth and fiction confusion. But today, people can say, but what do you mean we believe this to be true? For us, we are not bothered about what is the historical account, what is the fact, who else is saying what. We believe that this is true. And if it is part of our belief that this is fact, that she was our queen and she committed Johar, then who are you to tell us otherwise, and how can you tamper with history? That is the charge against the filmmaker, that you are tampering with history. So when there is a debate that what is history, it is being said that this is history for us. So I'm sure that you're aware of the phrase that my reality is different from yours, and it has existed for quite some time. So the notion of what is the real is contentious, and I want to quickly take you through a couple of ways in which it has evolved over the last century or so, to sort of understand why we are where we are, and where I see the silver lining in all of this still. So, you see, post-truth, as you have correctly said, last year it was the Oxford Dictionary said that they're going to make it the word of the year. Post-Brexit and post a very divisive US election, precisely because there are two versions of the truth that exist. Now we know that George Orwell wrote his novel at a time which was the Cold War. There's the First World, the Second World, and the Third World. And there are very decisive versions of reality and truth, completely at variance with each other, existing in the world. So, those who don't know about any other version, maybe. But most people know that there are two decisively different versions of the truth and of reality existing in the era of Cold War and through the Third World. So, so in post-truth, the basic conception being that if that emotion, that belief, irrespective of what's the fact and what's the truth, comes for much more. Now, there is a history to where the post-truth world comes from, but that history is a post-Soviet Union collapse history. So the term post-truth itself, it has been used by playwrights, by authors. So the first time it was used by a Serbian-American playwright, Steve Desish, and he wrote about it in the aftermath with reference to Watergate, with the Iran-Contra scandal, which I know that you know because you're IR students, and the Persian Gulf War. And he wrote it in a post-Soviet Union collapse era, where he said that it seems that as free people in a free world, we are choosing to live in some post-truth world, that there is so much happening, and what it all means should be clear to us, and yet it isn't. So his use of the term post-truth was after the truth. But the way the term post-truth is being used today is not to refer to something that is after some great epochal or revealing truth, but rather the irrelevance of truth. That the post-truth era refers to the truth doesn't matter, that era where the truth has ceased to be relevant. Now, I'm not giving you more references about it, and I'm sure if you're keen, you can study more about where it all comes from. But of late, Francis Fukuyama, who at the time of the collapse of the Soviet Union wrote his famous essay, End of History, he of late has been writing about post-truth, and his sense is that post-truth, this unreliability of truth, this openness to anything being truth, and this lack of surety about what is the truth, is coming from a deeper lack of authority or erosion of legitimacy of institutions of across the board. So institutions of all institutions of public life, like politics, like religion, like family, like academia, like media. So his sense is that they're all eroding their legitimacy, their authority, that are they the source of truth. And we are living in times when every authority is questioned. Now, in simple terms, and I want to go back to that, what is realism and reality? Why is talk that because reality would, at the simplest of level, refer to things or the state of things as they actually exist, as opposed to ideas about them. Reality is something that would refer to truth because it is not falsity, it is not fiction, it is not imaginary, it is not illusory, it is not delusional, it is not in the mind, it is not in dreams, it is not false, it is not abstract, it is something material. That's the sense of them. There is something called reality. And realism would be the ways and means to relate to reality. But any realistic approach is premised in the fact that it doesn't question that there is reality. That there is a reality, and realism is a way to deal with that reality. But is there a reality is actually, as you said, old wine in new bottle. It's the old materialism, idealism debate that what is the world that we live in. So supposing, is there a world that exists independent of my thinking about it? If I don't think about it, if I don't conceive of it, if there is no language for it, does it exist for me? If I'm not conscious of it, if I don't know that there is a country like that in the world, does it exist for me? So there is an old debate, which is that without language, without consciousness, without any method of processing reality through language and other tools, through imagination and through ideas, there is no material truth. That's the old debate, and why the materialism versus idealism debate was a debate, and it has ran since ancient times till now, is that both sides have some merit in what they say. And the other thing, that irrespective of, look at a child that's born, the child has no language. So what? Doesn't reality exist? Isn't there something there? The child has no language and consciousness to process complex ideas of happiness, sadness, nothing. But isn't the child expressing happiness and sadness and discomfort and anger and everything without even the tools of processing ideas? So there is a material reality from which ideas flow. Now this is an old debate. And I'm not going to go over the entire Greek debate and the ideas in India about Maya, the ideas spread across about theism, that there is a theismy world that you can go into where you suspend your disbelief. So there are many concepts which reconcile, saying there is a coexistence of the real and the ideational universe simultaneously. You can cross from one to another anytime. But the old materialism versus idealism debate has existed. What is the truth? And how do you access it? Is reality out there? Or is reality and what is real only that which you think to be real? And crucially dependent on ideas. Now, of course, Hegel and Marx, they had this big debate again. There is this tradition of debate flowing from Hegel to Marx, which was that if you believe in the spirit, then ideas are supreme anyway. Then it's the idea that is the precondition for any matter. So there are those dimensions of the debate as well. But let me just quickly say that when did realism and this concrete reality become an obsession for the